Hello again, Iron Bill here. I'm back with another video. It's more PvP. A little bit of a change tonight though. I'm doing comp. And I had another PvP match in the can. It actually was a good match for me, but I think this was a little different twist. What I'm working towards here is the Revoker. And what I was in particular concerned about was the glory rank, because I didn't know if I had to reach 3,500 or only score 3,500 worth of points. Now, currently, I checked it there. I was 2788 on my total right now, and I wanted to see what it was after the match if we should win. Now, of course, it doesn't move up at all if you don't win, but there you go. All right, so first match, I tried to run sniper, and oh, I don't remember what else I had on. It didn't work. So I went with a Galliard, and I basically I leaned into that, and I put on a Thorn. Now, it turns out that was a smart move. The team went for the center here on Cauldron, which is a control point because that's where the heavy is, and if they sit in there long enough, they'll have heavy. So we obviously need to make some kind of a move on them here so that they don't get that. They got a sniper sitting right on that, and I knew right then he wasn't that good, because if he was, he would have popped me the second I stuck my head out. He definitely wasn't aimbotting, I can tell you that. I ran I ran hard light my previous matches tonight, but I really just didn't want to do that. I got sick of it. Put on the Galliard and decided to make something out of it. Now, I make a little bit of a smart and a dumb play here. I'm out here, and you know in baseball, when you hit a good hit, you don't stand and watch the ball, you run. And I knocked that player out, and I should have dodged to reload, and I stood there and just let the other guy take me down. So it effectively wound up being a trade, or worse, because we were already down lives. So again, I'm the last player down. They've got their heavy. I'm going to back up and see if I can at least get one kill out of this. Thorn's not going to do it, not fast enough. This guy comes over with Hammerhead, and that's that. Had it been anything else, I would have beaten it. The Galliard is actually a superb gun. If you don't have one, it's very much worth grinding, and I don't even have a great one. The Thorn, why I put that on was it kept them at bay. Now, when we popped in this round, I thought, okay, center point, we got to get that right away. That's our priority. So I came in immediately to establish a presence in center, and I didn't have any comms or anything going on with the two guys with me, or gals, or whomever they are, the players, I guess I should say. But I think we all understood that we had to have center. And they actually turned out to be decent players, or better than me, you know, anyway. And right here, I'm just trying to play this cover, because what people typically do on this map in limb situations like this is they will have somebody jump over the door to open it so the sniper has a clear shot. The person jumping over also will peek and do the spotting for the sniper. So I just kind of jump up there and try to throw a grenade in there and instead of melee. That wasn't very smart, but it is getting late. I see where they are now. The sniper's going to step up here. I'm putting some damage on him, and where the Thorn really comes in is when I decide to challenge that a little bit. If I can just get a few ticks on him with that, because of the poison on it, they tend to back off and heal. They don't want to take another hit because their shield is ticking off. And got a guy flanking here. I'm going to put enough on him that my teammate can go out and clean it up. And that's what I'm talking about. This guy in particular in front of me, very, very smart. Very, very good player. Okay, there's the sniper. Notice I put a couple of hits on him, and he's ticking. He decided not to challenge. I hit the guy who did the flank. We got a guy behind us. I see it too late. He's running spare rations. Now, the other guy's running a Ace of Spades hand cannon, which tells me that they probably weren't much better than me, because Ace of Spades isn't all that competitive, especially in this situation. And yeah, the spare rations, he was the guy to look out for. The Revoker, had he been a little bit better, he could have been scary, but we were lucky. Anyway, so my thought here again is we've established center. Our teammates are almost down. It's overtime. These guys have run for the spawn. My teammate ran through the shield, which he should not have done. And I try to knock it down, but instead I just jump over it because I know we've got to get the spot. And, you know, I'm thinking, okay, challenge that. The guy steps out with a Revoker and pops me, and good play on his part. I should have gone undercover over there on the zone. I don't know why I didn't. I kind of threw that round away. So we're down 2-0. I kind of messed that up. Not a real experienced comp player, so, you know, got a lot of learning to do. So we're going to go for center again, or at least to challenge it. That's another tactic you see there. Titans will toss one in the door. I'm stepping out to see where they are. I know they're in there. Throw a bad grenade. Almost a good one. We're going to do an end around. We got a guy coming behind us. I noticed it all of a sudden and decide to challenge him. That was just enough to keep him from coming forward. Now, I think since he was running the flank, he was afraid he would get pinched, and he probably would have. But he's trying to snipe now. And now we've got all three other guys there. I realize I can't stay. And they should have collapsed on me at that point because they had me down. And that's another way you can tell it wasn't a great team. Because once you get people hurt that bad in elimination, you finish them. There's a guy on top. He was looking the other way, and I didn't see him until he jumped down. But we wound up in a trade situation there pretty much. Yeah, I got him, he got me. He got me with a throwing knife even as I killed him. So we're doing all right. We're up on lives. My teammate mops up there. We're doing okay. Now we've got a round. Now we're still down. But, you know, we just kind of kept playing. I'm not getting a ton of kills, but I'm contributing, and at least I have a purpose here. Going straight for center, get under cover, protect the heavy, and they pretty much are going to, at first, challenge us, I think, and then begin to flank because they realize they can't get in here. And they get more and more desperate about it as time goes on. So they get a pick there. My teammate decides to follow me out, but I don't want to leave the heavy uncontested, so I'm going to slide up here to the right. And I think this guy gets desperate and jumps in here. Yeah. Now that's the same guy that jumped up and did that to me with the hammerhead earlier. And as I said before, had he had a primary, he never would have been able to kill me with that move. And that proves it right there. I mean, there was just no way. Okay, so we've got the other guy here. And I win that fight against a hard light. That's a Galliard versus a hard light. He was close, but I got him. And I started at the body and just kind of let it rise to the head. All right, so I'm going to hang up here to the right. This guy's going to jump in again. That just does not have a prayer. And now they're just throwing lives away. And we've got a little bit to play with. There's a knockout right there. I'm about to get knocked or taken out, but I don't. Now, ordinarily, when I play on teams and play comp, this is where my teammates might do something dumb. When you have a life advantage, they have to come to you, especially if you're on heavy. And you play your life. You know, just don't feed them any kills, and you'll be just fine. I've got my heavy here. I'm going to edge up. My teammate gets taken down, but the other one follows up. They press together. I had it over here on the side with oh, by the way, that's the new Seraph Saw machine gun, and it is good. It's very good. I used it in the other match. I don't think I got any video of it here in use, actually. Somebody asked on the Discord the other day, on Clan Discord, if it was any good, and in my opinion, yeah, it competes with Hammerhead if you get the right roll. All right, so here we go again. I'm going to have to pay attention to this sniper. I know he's out there. He's going to hop up. I saw the blink, and I realized I'm pegged against a wall, and I got out just in time. And once again, they don't press their advantage, but that guy was able to bank a shot and kill me from 2 rooms away. That's the cheesy thing about hard light. I mean, I love the gun, but yeah, that stuff, that's just not even cool. All right, so gonna press in here. We've got center room again. We're in control, and golden gun comes in and pops me. Really not much I could do about that. I heard it. I just didn't know which door it was in. You know, what are you gonna do? All right, so I guess hide. That's what I should have done. Would have run out in 12 seconds, is it something like that. All right, so I know they're going to pop up there. There's a presence in there. My teammate comes in, so I come in. We've got movement down here below. Another one of my teammates has gone down. He's going to push up there, and I'm going to push with him. and then he comes back in, but I'm going to wrap out here, and I see the hammerhead. That's what that light was. And decide to back up and see if we can bait the shots out. Didn't have to worry about it. All right, so now we're up 3-2. I've got my super. I think one of my teammates has a super as well. And yeah, they have 2 supers at this point. So no, I'm the only one with the super on our team. There are 2 supers on the other side, so that sets the stage. I figure at some point here, when they bunch up, I'm going to throw it and get as many as I can in the process. All right, got a life down on them. 2 lives actually, and I'm just going to hold heavy. I mean, they basically have to come to us now. And I put just enough on that person that he cannot come in and push with my teammate nearby. Now the flanking teammate got taken out, and that's something about comp you got to be careful about. You know, if you are not a superb flanker, then just don't, because you're feeding the team kills, and that just puts your team down. And that's oftentimes what happens. This guy and I are playing really well together, and it's really more his adapting to me than me playing exceptionally well. I mean, all credit to him. So he gets pegged a little bit, but I see there's an opportunity to actually scoop around here and maybe put some heat on. Here it comes. I get 2 of them. Now, how I did not kill that guy, because I clearly got up and put him down. But his Nova Bomb animation got through, and so he was able to take me. But we got both of them for my life, so 2 for 1. That's actually a very good trade, because now they've got 1 knocked out. And all we have to do is play our life advantage, because we still have a reserve life, and there's really... Oh, and then the super gets thrown. And it's pretty much lights out then. They're down 2 lives. We just need to chase in and pinch, and that's what we do, and that's the end of the match. So, to answer the question, does your rank go up on your quest even if it doesn't go up in glory? Meaning, as long as you get to the next level, whatever it is, those points that you accrued count towards the total. So when you're doing this quest, it's total points ever earned, not what rank you acquired, if that makes any sense. So with that, this is Iron Bill signing out for the